I don't think he looks okay. Just pacing around under a streetlight with his shirt off, just staring at everyone. But I need to make money, so we're gonna do it anyway. But I don't think we should have done that. I need to buy more jars. More jars, and then we'll buy the chili and stuff. Austin, do you want 3? Because I only have 3 left. Perfect. Thank you, Austin. Next to the barbershop. I will be with you shortly. I'm going to go buy things first. Give me chili. 20 chili. We're fine. There we go, just like that. We gotta go see Austin now. So many people are messaging me. I don't have time for this. Alright, now we gotta take this off the market so that people stop messaging me. There goes another one. Listen, Shoka, it's allergy season. Leave me alone. I'm allowed to sneeze. Alright, we'll hire the other dealer and give her a bunch of, flour. I'm gonna need more... I'm gonna need more seeds. Not right now, though. Right now we're making a decent amount of money from the meth. And I'm just giving the weed to the dealer as like a passive thing. I can harvest the rest of this and give Molly like a full stack of jars, maybe. Hello? Oh, inventory full. Problem solved. Do you guys actually check out the Steam, like, demos and stuff whenever the demo events happen? Or do you guys just, like, buy full games? Or, you know, wait until, like, games fully release and wait for, like, reviews to come out? No? You should. There's a lot of, like, actually really fun demos. I mean, I guess I can understand it, though, because it does suck a little bit when you find, like, a really good demo. And then you realize, oh, it's literally just a demo. The full game probably isn't going to be out for, like, a year or two. Only if I was already interested in the game. I think it's the other way around for me. Like, I'll play a lot of... Like, I'll look through all the demos for, like, the demo events and stuff. And I'll usually end up installing quite a few and then trying them out. And then a lot of times I do end up wishlisting the game. Because a lot of the games that I have on my wish list are ones that I found during, like, demo events and stuff, where I played the demo, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Hello. I mostly play multiplayer games. That's fair. I mean, there's multiplayer games that are on demos too. Like that Backseat Drivers game we played last time on stream was a demo game. Yippee! That's almost ready. Yoink. Alright, what are we gonna mix in this? Some mouthwash? We'll try some mouthwash. Okay, so that makes them bald. What do we want after bald? Oh, I think if I put two beans in it, I can get Cyclopean. So I could make them a bald Cyclops. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put in 2 sets of beans. Oh wait, do I need to put kook in there as a mixer? No, I'll try just putting beans and see if I can do it without the mixer. Or without the kook. Okay, it seems like I need something else in there. We'll make it spicy first. We'll make it spicy and then we'll try to put more beans in it. Also, it's fully been like months now and I still have the drink iced coffee panic attack stuck in my head. It's been months since I watched that video. Or since I've even seen a video using that audio. This doesn't seem to be working. Also, it does seem like the heartbeat effect is from the weed, because whenever the weed effect wears off, I don't hear the heartbeat anymore. So, I guess they must have changed the sound effects for some of the drugs. Oh, that's too hot. Dude, I'm getting so much better at that. Anyway, back onto the topic of Amazing Race, because that's what we've been watching lately. It's always kind of fun, like, looking at all the challenges and, you know, figuring out which of us would do it and, like, whether or not we'd be able to actually complete the challenge. But man, some of these people, dude, if you're going on a show like this, you'd think you'd be like, you know what you're applying for. You're applying to be on The Amazing Race. You know the types of things that are going to be on The Amazing Race. Like, we were watching one season, and one of the women just starts crying as they're going downstairs because she's afraid of stairs. You're gonna go on The Amazing Race when you're afraid of stairs? It's dude, running around in foreign countries is a large part of the show, a lot of which do not have access to elevators, or you're not going to be inside a building, so your only option is to be outdoors using, guess what, a lot of places have stairs. Also, just how do you survive till adulthood without using any stairs or being afraid of stairs? Anyway, they didn't make it very far. But like, speaking of not making it very far, I'm pretty sure that Green and I are partially cursed because so every time in the first episode they do all the introduction of like the teams, and you get to see like some of the teams' backgrounds, like who they are and whatever. And like every single time, first episode, there'll be one or two teams where Green and I are like, "Oh, we really like that team. Like we're really excited to watch this team compete. Like we like them." Uh every single time they get eliminated within like the first 3 episodes. Like, I don't think we've ever watched the first episode, really vibed with a specific team, and they've survived past episode like 3. They always like get eliminated before episode 3 or 4. Could you survive never using stairs again in your life? I mean, maybe, probably. Depends where we live. It really depends where you live, whether or not you could get by without using stairs. But there was a I don't remember if it was a different season or the same season but later in, where one of the women is breaking down crying because part of her task is to go into like they have to swim out on they're on a beach in like Spain or something. Real big task, I know. And part of the challenge was like planting like coral or something. So they had to like organize the coral and then swim out not even 50 feet into the water, just past some orange buoys that are like just off of shore. They had to swim out there and like go down the bottom and like put down the coral thing like past the buoys. And she was like having a full on breakdown because she was scared of water. Which, like, again, why would you go on The Amazing Race when you're scared of water? There's a lot of water challenges. Because if they go to a country where there's, guess what, beaches or something like that, you're gonna be in the water. Or there's a lot of people that don't know how to drive stick shift, which, like, yeah, I don't know how to drive point blank. But if I was going on The Amazing Race, you would think you would learn how to drive stick shift, because when it, like, when they go to other countries and they get rental cars for the contestants, a lot of the contestants every single season will get fucked up by not knowing how to drive stick. So it's like you see multiple seasons of the show where these people are having trouble and losing time because they keep stalling the car or like whatever and they can't drive stick. So you would think, "Oh, when I apply to be on The Amazing Race, I'm going to learn how to drive stick because there's probably going to be a point in the race where I will have to drive a manual car." They don't. We're watching some of the newest seasons. They're still getting fucked up by not knowing how to drive a manual car. Because there was one team. I don't remember what season it is. It was one of those we just watched. But there was one team where they were so bad at the challenges. Like they were really bad at the challenges. But 2 deals expired. Oh, it's because I didn't even have the product. Like they were really bad at the challenges, but they went so far in the competition purely because they actually knew how to like use a map, how to drive stick, how to drive, and like how to navigate while driving. So, because it's a lot of like, oh, you go to a place, you do a challenge, you get a clue, and then you use that clue to get to the next place. Um, so a lot of the time, they would, get to a challenge. Everyone else would finish the challenge and leave and be out of there, and they'd be stuck there on the challenge for so long. But then they'd finally finish the challenge, get in the car. They'd finally finish the challenge, get in the car. Adam, thank you for the resub. And so many other teams would be lost while just trying to navigate to the next challenge that the team that did absolutely dog shit horrible in the challenge would catch up and make up so much time. And that's how they kept like not being eliminated, because they would just save so much time purely by being good navigators, which was really funny to watch them be absolutely terrible in challenges and then really good in the time in between. All right, so she's meeting outside the apartment block, and then the Western Gas Mart. Those are both in the same direction, so that'll be fine. You curse a team when it lose. Yeah, that's what it really does feel like every single time. We just curse them to lose. Because I honestly can't remember a time where our first episode favorites, because we usually end up picking a new favorite, obviously, but I can't remember a time where our first episode favorites have made it past like the 5th round of eliminations. I think that's the furthest they've ever gone, is like round 5 of eliminations, and then they're like out of there. Every single time, we suck at picking them, man. We can't pick a single good one. I mean, to be fair, most of the time we end up picking teams just because like they're cool. Uh, and then they end up like not being very intelligent. Dude, there was so the season we're watching now, man, there's one team they are so stupid and they're so fun to watch. Dude, rip Denny. Because there's one where they have to like paste these things on the wall. Um, there's like sheets of paper with like a design on them, and they have to like, stick them to the wall with like paste and shit. But a lot of the other teams, they started sticking them on the wall, and they said, "Oh, these papers kind of look weird. I think there's a pattern to them." So then they stopped sticking them to the wall, and then they like laid them all on the ground, and they're like, "Oh, it's a puzzle." So they assembled the things in the correct order, and then they stuck them on the wall to make like the big mural that they had to make. But these two fucking guys, man, they slam one on the wall, and one of them's like, "This seems too easy. You think there's got to be something to this?" And the other guy's, "Nah, man, just stick them on." Not even colored side out, by the way. Some of them are going on with the white side facing out, like pattern glued to the wall. And they're not even like forming a nice grid. They're just sticking them on wherever on the wall. So they do that. They ask for it to be checked. The guy comes over to check, and he's just like, "Yeah, no," because obviously the guys checking can't give hints as to what they're supposed to do. And they're there for like 3 or 4 solid tries before one of them, like, I think he looked over at another team and was like, "Yo, I think they're supposed to make something, dog." And then they have to rip them all off the wall, and they've been glued to the wall at this point, so they're like fucked up and ripped. So they're trying to like assemble the pattern with all these like ripped pieces. Like they're so it's so funny to watch the really stupid ones. It's like some of the best part of the show. I don't need to learn, I'll just know. But it's one of those, ah, man, speaking of the it's too easy, there was one challenge where they had to ride like a little like a little cart thing into a tunnel and like go through like the mail and like find a clue and then ride the cart thing and bring it back. Well, two of the guys, uh one from each team, because they you send one person from each team on the little cart. But two of the guys, they're working together because their teams are kind of like collaborating because they're both like couples teams. They find the clues almost immediately, and the clues say "The Amazing Race" on them. They're a thing that says "The Amazing Race." Very, very obviously part of the show. They find them almost immediately, and then they're just like, "Nah, it can't be that easy." They stay there for 30 minutes ripping open boxes, trying to find anything else, looking at like stamps and like names on the letters of the mail, thinking it's like some type of puzzle. And then they stay there for so long that teams that left way after them get to the challenge, also find the things in like less than 10 seconds, and then just get on the train out of there. And the two guys are like, did we overthink this? And the entire time I'm just screaming at the screen, like, "You got the clue. Get the fuck out of there." Dude, it's so funny watching the idiots. No one wants my meth. We gotta go elicit sales from people now. Oop, never mind. Austin, my dude. I realize it's also very... Oh my god, Austin rejected a deal? That's rare. Make better meth? Fuck you mean make better meth, Shoka? How dare you? It's fine, we can just force people to buy it. Are you a customer? You want some? Are you a customer? No. West Wharf of the warehouse. Oh, now they all want it. How dare they? I mean, I was also talking to Greenman where, like, I really don't think The Amazing Race would be... Like, I don't think it would work if it wasn't just Americans on the show. Because a large part of just what makes the show interesting and, like, the teams struggle... where's the last one? A large part of, like, why the teams struggle and stuff is purely because they're, like, Americans. So they're not very good at navigating in foreign countries. They're not very good at, like, you know, being in a foreign place in a different language and like navigating and stuff and like having to use one there you go and like reading maps and you know being all this like physically whatever in these like third world countries sometimes. Actually, I don't think they've ever gone to like an actual third world country next to the barbershop, but a lot of the challenges also purposely put things in the metric system. So it'd be like, oh, for this challenge, you're gonna have to make mozzarella cheese, and they have to like fold it in like the nice little like knots that they make the mozzarella in, but they have to be between like 250 to 300 grams as part of the requirement for the challenge. So then a lot of the contestants will get fucked up on the weight because they have to keep trial and erroring because they don't know grams off the top of their head. Like they can't eyeball out grams. So they'll have to keep trial and erroring because they're like, oh, we made it too small, or oh, we made it too big. It's the same thing with like getting directions from like locals and stuff, because they're not allowed to use their phones, so they have to ask people for directions. And the locals will be like, oh, it's half a kilometer that way or whatever. And you know, these Americans don't know how far that is. Because we watched one where the local was like, oh, it's about a kilometer in that direction. And then one of the girls just goes, oh, okay, got it. Or she's like, oh, okay, got it. So it's a mile. And I was like, oh my god, they're gonna go way past it if they're going a mile when it's a kilometer. Oh, it's not Kyle, it's Peter. Hello. I have to wait for him to get in position. Funny America. Well, it's more so like I think it would be a little bit more unfair if it wasn't just Americans. Like, I think by not being American, you already have like a pretty big advantage in the Amazing Race. Just because the way a lot of the challenges are set up and stuff. West construction site. It really is just a fun, entertaining show. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a good... Like, you know what I mean? There's shows that aren't meant to be, like, you know, cinema, absolute cinematic TV. There's shows that are just meant to be, like, entertaining to watch, where you can like, kind of, like, turn your brain off and not have to, like, put any sort of emotional weight into it. because Amazing Race is one of those, like, turn your brain off shows where you just get to watch people do stuff. Yeah, sure. Sam, no. Sorry, dude, I only have one more. Oh, I guess I could have done both deals, because I could have sold it and then pickpocketed back. Oh, I should have done that, actually, because then I could have done both deals. Hello! May I buy some gasoline? Thank you. Oop, that's a checkpoint. Yoink. Which way are you going? I don't want him near my house. He had it coming. Where's the... Oh, it was already in here. What did I put in it? A banana? I think I put a banana in it. I think I can deposit more money this week, so let me do that while the thing is cooking. I'm gonna move you further away from my house as well. Come on. Come on. You're okay. You're okay. Come on. You're fine, buddy. I'm taking you to your new home. See? Isn't that comfortable? Oh! Oh, wait, there you go. Hey, Benji. I don't think he approved of me putting Frank in the trash disposal, considering he just came in, shook his head at me, and then left. I don't think he likes me doing this to Frank. Listen, man, he works for me. How dare he be disapproving? He works for me. What do I have to be ashamed of? He's my employee. Trying to make me feel bad? Oh, hello, officers. Nothing to see here. I'm gonna buy some more bags. Do you guys ever customize the pizzas, or do you just get, like, menu pizzas? You know what I mean? Like, do you guys just order, like, a pizza off the menu, or do you do, like, the build your own, or, like, you pick one off the menu, but, like, substitute stuff off of it? Like, whenever I buy a Hawaiian pizza, like, with pineapples and stuff, I'll usually add mushrooms to it, because I like mushrooms. I like olives on pizza, too. I know olives are kind of controversial, but I like them. I feel like I like a lot of the non-popular toppings. So I like pineapple, I like olives, I like artichoke on pizza. Maybe not all at once, but you know. I usually just get supreme or what the fuck is taco? You can get a taco pizza? Like what, where they just put like taco seasoning on it? Actually, thinking about it, a pizza with taco seasoning actually kind of would be pretty good. Just sprinkle some taco seasoning. I'd normally get like a Hawaiian pizza or back in the day in Paris they used to have like a four cheese like a four cheese pizza and it had, you know, four different types of cheese and one of which is like these like circle like disc cheese that are just plopped on. My body can't handle that type of pizza anymore, but I do remember enjoying it when I was younger. Taco pizza has refried okay, no, you've lost me. You've fully lost me. What the fuck do you mean refried beans instead of sauce? That's not a pizza anymore. What are you ordering, Adam? Jesus Christ. So you mean to tell me it's just refried beans, cheese, and then just pizza toppings? No sauce? No red sauce? This is my one gripe. Okay? I think pizza should have red sauce. I don't like white sauce on pizza. I don't like this refried bean bullshit. Sometimes I will excuse barbecue sauce if it's a barbecue chicken pizza. That is the only time I will accept an alternative sauce. Other than that, it has to be red sauce. I am pro red sauce on pizza. It's one of the best kinds of pizza. No. No, I refuse to believe refried beans on your pizza instead of sauce is good. That's not pizza. That's not pizza anymore. That's just beans. That's just a taco bowl. With like it's just a taco bowl but like a Panera bread bowl. That's what it is. Hmm. Beth already wants I literally just listed it for sale and Beth already wants it. Oh my god, Benji's out of product? Pizza isn't bowl shaped unless you're in Chicago. Okay, well it's a bread plate then. It's not a pizza. Behind the gas mart. It can be cone shaped. Oh yeah, you have you guys been seeing the new like Universal opened a new park, but they have like the How to Train Your Dragon area has like these macaroni and cheese like bread bowl cones. Stuff like that always kind of like looks good, but I imagine it'd be a nightmare to eat because you'd just be eating out of the cone and like stuff like mac and cheese would be falling out, or you just get like really uneven bites. I don't know. I feel like gimmicky food. There's a limit before I start to just get like annoyed, right? Like if it's gonna be a gimmicky food, I still want it to be somewhat like manageable to eat. Behind the pawn shop. Hmm. Well, she's not here yet, so I think I can get to the pawn shop first. Is this it? This is behind the pawn shop. Should be here. Hmm. I can't even get onto the roof. I guess I'll just wait here. Haven't seen anything about it. I've been seeing a lot of food videos from the new Universal parks. Because that's normally what tends to end up on my timeline is food videos. Oh, there she is. Neat. Alright, so that's those two deals done. I think we can go to sleep. So we need to get Benji more products. I think I need to grow a lot more at home. Or in the motel, I mean. Yippee! Hmm. I need more seeds, if that's gonna... Yeah, if that's what we're gonna do, I think I need a lot more seeds. Hmm. So I'll set up a... We need to meet up. North end of the overpass. North. This way. So he should just be right here. Yep, there he is. Completely inconspicuous, dude. Never mind the cops that are about to just walk right over here. Oh, you're not a cop. The cops normally walk over here, but I guess not this time. Alright, we'll grow some more for Benji and Molly. Oh, and our best client, Ostino? Wait, not our best client anymore, because he said no to us. That's fine, Austin. We'll allow it. He can retain the best customer status for now. Mainly because there's no other takers. So they finally brought the McGriddle to Sydney. And by that I mean there's like 2 locations, literally 2 locations that sell it. Because I think they're just like test running it for the Australian market. And I went to get it as soon as I woke up because I was like, oh, McGriddle. And it's only here for a few days as well. And the location I went to, the drive-through line was so long. Like, it was massive. Cars were just lined up, like, practically wrapped around the building. I need more space. And I can't just, like, throw shit on the ground, either. What? Deal for Austin expiring soon. Oh, no. Austin! Please don't leave. Please don't leave. What the fuck are you doing? Are you okay? Ma'am? Ma'am? Oh, yeah, they're fine. Look at that. They're chilling. They're just sunbathing. They're enjoying the sunlight. People be lining up for the American burger. I mean, the thing is, it was okay. But I'm pretty sure because there's, like, other countries have health and safety regulations. So they can't just use, like, high fructose corn syrup or whatever it is. So it just tasted like hollow. Like, it was okay. No, it was fine, but it was missing a lot of just, I don't know, it didn't put me into the calorie coma I'm used to. Just like, it wasn't all there, man. It was too healthy. I didn't feel sick after eating it. And there was also a lot less syrup balls in the bun. They had to non-Americanize it to be allowed to sell it in other countries. It didn't send you to the hospital. Because normally, what should happen when you eat a McGriddle is you gotta lay down and take like a 4-hour nap afterwards because it's so heavy and just like oil and sugar and grease and it's just like dense. So you have to like lay down because you physically are too sluggish to do anything else. Oh, they're next to each other. That's nice. Just two girlies buying drugs together. But this one didn't do that. I kind of ate it and I was like, hmm. And then I was fine. I was fine the rest of the day. I wasn't tired at all. I wasn't sleepy. I didn't feel sluggish. That's not the experience I look for in a McGriddle. She's paying me. Oh my god, I only have one. Oh, she's paying me $5 for two. I might get in a fist fight. She might be unhappy and fight me. Oh, why am I thinking she? It's George. Hi, George. You don't deserve it anyway. Hi, Sam. Charles, not right now. Sam, yeah, sure. Man, I really need to check the amounts when I'm doing, like, deals. I just assume everyone wants one. This is good business, right? I fuck up and I give you less than what you want, and then when you get upset about it, I just beat you to death. This is good business. This is proper ethical business practices. If you have any complaints about our service, you get the bet. See? He's fine. It's just good business. Oh, I can deposit the max, actually. There we go. So now I'm at the 10,000 limit for the week. With a little bit... Hello? Oh, so this is about laundering the money. I don't really need to launder money right now, though. I think we're fine. Oh, I need to delist the product. No, we'll see how much it costs. We'll see how much it costs to buy the place to launder the money, because eventually we will need to do that. Where's the real estate office? This way? No. I think it's over that way. Yeah, because that's where the car dealership is. So I think the real estate office is that way. Because now we can buy storage units, but I don't need that now. Oh, we could buy the cheapest one. Oh, wait, no, that's property. Business. Laundromat. Yes. Neat, thank you. Cool, now we can launder money at the laundromat. Which I think is this way. Oh, cause like, speaking of laundering money at the laundromats, there was a Steam demo that I saw that was like money laundering simulator or whatever, and it was kind of a game like this, but it was just you're laundering money for people. So you're literally cleaning them like the bills and stuff, and like running it through like businesses to clean off the cash and like whatever. I didn't look into it because I think I was just looking for something else to play at the time. But I might actually check that game out just to see.